Hi Fitness ladies, today I have a lower body strength workout for you. This workout is designed for those, whether it's over 50s, those who've got knee or hip injuries, or those who just want to do a lower body strength exercise without heaps of squats and lunges and all that sort of thing. This workout purely focuses on working through those glutes with low impact exercises that don't involve any weights and will be easy on those injuries while still working you hard. So I hope you enjoy it. Before we get into our workout today, we're going to start off just with a little bit of a warm-up to warm up through those legs. What we're going to do, standing up, we're going to start with our hands just about shoulder height or below, depending on where your flexibility is. With one knee, take it and touch the opposite hand or opposite elbow, just like that. If that's a bit too tough, we can just lower our hands down and touching each side. All right, from there, we're going to go into windmills, feet shoulder width apart, hinging through those hips, just aiming to touch our ankle or our foot. If that's a little bit much, we can just touch our knee like that, whatever suits. But the idea is we want to get a really good rotation through those hips, through that lower back. From there, we're just going to go into a bit of a hip opener, standing up, rotating through that hip, opening those legs out like that. All right, 30 seconds of each exercise. We'll go through it twice. We should be nice and warm after that. All right, starting off with our knee to opposite elbow. Remember to have your arms about shoulder height. Try and rotate across one knee, touching the opposite hand. This is the first round, so if you need to lower those hands, feel free.
And love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the
Alright, next exercise is our windmills. Remember to rotate through that lower back, through the hips. Again, it's our first round, so if you can't touch your toes, even reach for your knees or your calves. Is our hip opener. Remember to get a nice big open through that hip, balancing on our opposite leg.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song.
Into our knee to opposite elbow. Round two, try and keep those arms up a little bit higher this time. Rotate that body so our knee touches our opposite hand.
Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
And round two of our windmills. Let's see if we can get a little bit lower this time, letting our eyes follow the opposite hand above our head. Really getting a good rotation through that lower back.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Final round of our warm-up, we've got our hip openers, really balanced through that leg that's on the ground, squeezing our glutes, opening up through the other side.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
All right, for our first round, we are doing a glutes round. So people who have a lot of knee injuries, this round should be totally fine with you. In fact, it's designed to help you with things like knee and hip injuries. Often our glutes are really weak, and that's what we need to strengthen to help those injuries recover. So 5 exercises, we're going to do them for 40 seconds. There'll be a 15-second rest in between. If you need a bit more of a rest, obviously feel free to take one. If you do have a resistance band, feel free to use them in some of the exercises. It will make it a little bit harder. Having said that, you definitely don't need to use it. Your glutes will burn without a resistance band. First exercise we're going to do is a 3-point touch. So what we're doing is standing up, sitting into a sort of like a half squat position, squeezing our glutes, and we're just going to tap that leg forward, to the side and behind. Forward, to the side and behind. You'll notice this leg staying nice and low. I should feel it through this glute. Sitting back, so we don't want to lean forward. We're sitting back into it and tapping. From front on, it looks like this. So tapping from front to the side, behind. See how steady my hips are? They're not moving as I'm working. You should really try and put the pressure through that glute. We're going to do 40 seconds on one side, 40 seconds on the other side. Next up, we'll have crab walks. So we're going to sit nice and low as much as our knees allow us to, moving from side to side. See how I'm staying low the whole time? So I'm not coming up and down like that. We're staying low and moving. If you have a resistance band, feel free to pop it around your ankles or your knees just to make it a little bit harder. Next exercise we've got our fire hydrants. So we're going to be on all fours, hands underneath our shoulders, raising that leg up, halfway down, back up, halfway down, like that. Again, trying not to hyperextend that back, keeping it nice and straight, squeezing through that glute, like that. 40 seconds one side, 40 seconds the other. Again, if you want to make it harder, resistance band around those ankles will burn the glutes. After that, we're going to lie on our side like this, keeping those hips straight. Raise that leg up, pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. Squeeze that glute, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back down. Making sure those hips don't roll forward or back, they're nice and straight. 40 seconds one side, 40 seconds the other side. Then to finish off, we are going to lie on our stomach, bend our knee like this, squeeze our glute, raise up and back down, up, back down, like that. Again, 40 seconds one side, 40 seconds the other side. Hopefully those glutes will be burning after that. Alright ladies, first exercise, our 3-point touch, making sure we're sitting into our leg that's on the ground, slowly tapping with the opposite leg. If this is too hard, remember, grab onto a pole or door handle or something like that to balance you. Really squeeze through that leg that's on the ground, sitting into our hip. Making sure we're not leaning forward on this 3-point touch, sitting up nice and straight. Alright, next round we're doing the 3-point touch again, this time on the opposite side. Squeezing that glute that's on the ground, controlling the other leg that's tapping. Doing well ladies. If you need a break, take a break, but try and get through as many reps as you can before the siren goes. Alright, our next exercise are our crab walks. So remember, getting as low as you can. That's going to vary for everyone, but try and push yourself as much as possible. Staying nice and low on those crab walks, so don't pop up in between as you walk, staying low the whole time. Keeping those hips steady, really squeezing our glutes as we do those crab walks. Keep pushing, ladies. I know those glutes are burning, but we've got 10 more seconds to go. Next exercise are our fire hydrants. So popping onto all fours on the mat, make sure those hands are underneath our shoulders. So one leg's raising up towards the roof. Remember to keep your hips steady so we're not rolling from side to side. Raising that leg up and halfway down.
How to quit thinking about you.
Just check where that leg is, ladies. We want it to be nice and square with the ground, just coming halfway down.
These sheets, your smell, can't be by myself. I'm asking for your help. What I need you to do is love me.
Alright, next round we are swapping sides, doing our fire hydrants on the opposite side. Setting up so our hands are underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips.
Love me. We dance in the dark, but I see you clearly.
Remember, ladies, you're meant to feel pain through the side of the glute on the leg that's raising up, but you often will also feel a bit of a burn through the leg that's on the ground and stabilizing your body. That's normal. We want to use that leg to balance our body as well. Raising up nice and high with that leg, then just coming halfway down, so not resting our glute, straight back up. We've got 10 more seconds, ladies. Keep going. Try and get a couple more reps out.
Love me. What I need you to do is love me.
Alright, our next exercise is our side leg raises. So lying on one side, making sure those hips are nice and straight so they're not rolled forward and they're also not pushed back.
What I need you to do is love me.
Remember to raise that leg up nice and high, then we've got 5 pulses at the top and then resting back down.
What I need you to do is love me.
Try not to bounce with that leg on the side raises, ladies. Slow and controlled.
What I need you to do is love me.
Alright, next exercise is our leg raises again, this time on the other side. So let's roll over, setting up so our hips are nice and straight. Raising that leg up nice and high, pulsing for 5 at the top. Remember, it's not a bounce. Doing really well, ladies. Those legs should be burning by now. Keep going. We've got a couple more reps to go. we are going to lie on our stomach. We're bending our knee, squeezing our glute and raising up, getting ready to go. Remember ladies, it's the same leg for this whole round, keeping that knee bent the whole time. Squeeze that glute before you raise your leg up. So you can even pop your hand on your glute, make sure it squeezes, then raise your leg up. Nice and slow on this exercise, so we're not doing it fast. Control, hold at the top for a second and then back down. Alright, swapping sides now. This is our last exercise for this round. So bending the other knee, getting ready for those raises. Once again ladies, squeeze that glute, raising the leg up as high as we can, making sure it's all through our glutes. Pop that hand on your glute if you need to make sure it's activating, making sure we're not raising up through our lower back. Lower back's relaxed, just squeezing through that glute. Got a couple more reps to go team, keep pushing. Great job ladies, that's our first round done. Hopefully you're really feeling it through those glutes. We're giving you a 60-second rest now, so grab a drink, shake those legs out, getting ready for round 2. If you do need a little bit of a longer break, obviously feel free to hit pause on the video. Otherwise, we'll get ready for round 2 shortly.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there.
Alright ladies, first exercise, our 3-point touch, making sure we're sitting into our leg that's on the ground, slowly tapping with the opposite leg.
And I'll be right there, close to the sun.
If this is too hard, remember grab onto a pole or door handle or something like that to balance you. Really squeeze through that leg that's on the ground, sitting into our hip. Making sure we're not leaning forward on this 3-point touch, sitting up nice and straight. Alright, next round we're doing the 3-point touch again, this time on the opposite side.
Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail, and all those midnight
Squeezing that glute that's on the ground, controlling the other leg that's tapping. Doing well ladies, if you need a break, take a break, but try and get through as many reps as you can before the siren goes. Alright, our next exercise are our crab walks. So remember, getting as low as you can. That's going to vary for everyone, but try and push yourself as much as possible. Staying nice and low on those crab walks, so don't pop up in between as you walk, staying low the whole time.
Close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on.
Keeping those hips steady, really squeezing our glutes as we do those crab walks.
Close to the sun.
Keep pushing, ladies. I know those glutes are burning, but we've got 10 more seconds to go. Our next exercise are our fire hydrants, so popping onto all fours on the mat. Make sure those hands are underneath our shoulders. So one leg's raising up towards the roof. Remember to keep your hips steady so we're not rolling from side to side. Raising that leg up and halfway down. Check where that leg is, ladies. We want it to be nice and square with the ground, just coming halfway down. Alright, next round we are swapping sides, doing our fire hydrants on the opposite side, setting up so our hands are underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. Remember, ladies, you're meant to feel pain through the side of the glute on the leg that's raising up, but you often will also feel a bit of a burn through the leg that's on the ground and stabilizing your body. That's normal. We want to use that leg to balance our body as well. Raising up nice and high with that leg, then just coming halfway down, so not resting our glute, straight back up. We've got 10 more seconds, ladies. Keep going. Try and get a couple more reps out. Alright, our next exercise is our side leg raises. So lying on one side, making sure those hips are nice and straight so they're not rolled forward and they're also not pushed back. Remember to raise that leg up nice and high, then we've got 5 pulses at the top and then resting back down. Feeling that pain through the side of our glutes. Try not to bounce with that leg on the side raises, ladies. Slow and controlled. Alright, next exercise is our leg raises again, this time on the other side. So let's roll over, setting up so our hips are nice and straight. Raising that leg up nice and high, pulsing for 5 at the top. Remember, it's not a bounce.
You held me down, but I let go. Couldn't stop.
Doing really well, ladies. Those legs should be burning by now. Keep going. We've got a couple more reps to go.
But beyond the horizon, away sunny days, I'm thinking about you, I'm thinking about you. I can't wait for California.
Alright, our next exercise, we are going to lie on our stomach. We're bending our knee, squeezing our glute and raising up, getting ready to go. Remember ladies, it's the same leg for this whole round, keeping that knee bent the whole time. Squeeze that glute before you raise your leg up. So you can even pop your hand on your glute, make sure it squeezes, then raise your leg up. Nice and slow on this exercise, so we're not doing it fast. Control, hold at the top for a second and then back down.
Waking up to a lonely day, and I don't wanna stay, 'cause I'm looking for you, I'm looking for you. I can't wait for California.
Alright, swapping sides now. This is our last exercise for this round. So bending the other knee, getting ready for those raises. Once again ladies, squeeze that glute, raising the leg up as high as we can, making sure it's all through our glutes. Pop that hand on your glute if you need to make sure it's activating, making sure we're not raising up through our lower back. Lower back's relaxed, just squeezing through that glute.
I've been waiting for you. Wanna know now, California.
Got a couple more reps to go team, keep pushing. Great job ladies, that is round 2 done. We have one more to go. Again, we've got a 60-second rest just to take it, grab a drink, shake the legs out and recover before we get ready for round 3. If you do need a little bit of an extra break, feel free to hit pause. Otherwise, let's finish off our workout. This is our last round. Alright ladies, first exercise, our 3-point touch, making sure we're sitting into our leg that's on the ground, slowly tapping with the opposite leg. If this is too hard, remember, grab onto a pole or door handle or something like that to balance. Really squeeze through that leg that's on the ground, sitting into our hip. Making sure we're not leaning forward on this 3-point touch, sitting up nice and straight. Alright, next round we're doing the 3-point touch again, this time on the opposite side. Squeezing that glute that's on the ground, controlling the other leg that's tapping. Doing well ladies, if you need a break, take a break, but try and get through as many reps as you can before the siren goes. next exercise are our crab walks. So remember, getting as low as you can. That's going to vary for everyone, but try and push yourself as much as possible. Staying nice and low on those crab walks, so don't pop up in between as you walk, staying low the whole time. Keeping those hips steady, really squeezing our glutes as we do those crab walks. Keep pushing, ladies. I know those glutes are burning, but we've got 10 more seconds to go. Next exercise are our fire hydrants, so popping onto all fours on the mat. Make sure those hands are underneath our shoulders. So one leg's raising up towards the roof. Remember to keep your hips steady so we're not rolling from side to side. Raising that leg up and halfway down. Check where that leg is, ladies. We want it to be nice and square with the ground, just coming halfway down. Alright, next round we are swapping sides, doing our fire hydrants on the opposite side, setting up so our hands are underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. Remember, ladies, you're meant to feel pain through the side of the glute on the leg that's raising up, but you often will also feel a bit of a burn through the leg that's on the ground and stabilizing your body. That's normal. We want to use that leg to balance our body as well. Raising up nice and high with that leg, then just coming halfway down, so not resting our glute, straight back up. We've got 10 more seconds, ladies. Keep going. Try and get a couple more reps out. Alright, our next exercise is our side leg raises. So lying on one side, making sure those hips are nice and straight so they're not rolled forward and then also not pushed back. Remember to raise that leg up nice and high, then we've got 5 pulses at the top and then resting back down. Try not to bounce with that leg on the side raises, ladies. Slow and controlled. Alright, next exercise is our leg raises again, this time on the other side. So let's roll over, setting up so our hips are nice and straight. Raising that leg up nice and high, pulsing for 5 at the top. Remember, it's not a bounce. Doing really well, ladies. Those legs should be burning by now. Keep going. We've got a couple more reps to go. Alright, our next exercise, we are going to lie on our stomach. We're bending our knee, squeezing our glute and raising up, getting ready to go. Remember ladies, it's the same leg for this whole round, keeping that knee bent the whole time. Squeeze that glute before you raise your leg up. So you can even pop your hand on your glute, make sure it squeezes, then raise your leg up. Nice and slow on this exercise, so we're not doing it fast. Control, hold at the top for a second and then back down. Alright, swapping sides now. This is our last exercise for this round. So bending the other knee, getting ready for those raises. Once again ladies, squeeze that glute, raising the leg up as high as we can, making sure it's all through our glutes. Pop that hand on your glute if you need to make sure it's activating, making sure we're not raising up through our lower back. Lower back's relaxed, just squeezing through that glute. We've got a couple more reps to go team, keep pushing. Great job ladies, that is our strength workout done and dusted for today. I hope your glutes are burning, mine sure are. Remember, it's really important, especially if you've got knee, hip injuries, to work and strengthen those glutes. If those exercises were challenging for you, that's okay, just keep trying to do this workout, even 2 to 3 times a week. You'll notice those glutes getting stronger and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it.